Hey everybody, and welcome back to Game Informer. You are here for the Sony E3 2017 press conference. I am one of your hosts, Dan Tack, and I'm here with Jeff Marchiafava.
Hey, how you doing, Tack?
Oh, it's a great day. We've had a lot of really cool reveals at previous press conferences, and this one is always a humdinger. So before we get into speculation and prediction, I just want to throw a few caveats out there. We are going to be talking very little during the actual conference. We're going to try to shut up during all the trailers and major reveals, but there will be some commentary during the show. Just as a fair warning, if you want the pure stream, there are other places to look. But stay here, because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Who doesn't want to hear our gasps?
I know. That's what I'm here for. And speaking of gasps and screams, what do we expect to see from Sony tonight? I expect some surprises, but let's talk about what we can reasonably expect.
Right. I would say God of War, you got to have, right?
Of course. There's no chance that God of War is not here, and it'll be featured prominently.
Yeah.
With that coming up. So that's a sure thing, I'd say.
Absolutely. You got to have Uncharted, right?
For sure. And yeah, absolutely Uncharted, the new one. For sure. We'll definitely see that.
Yeah, more demos of that, I'm sure. Last of Us 2, you got to do something.
See, I don't know about
Are we
Last
going to
of Us
see
2.
gameplay? Are we going to see more
I feel like that
cinematic?
I feel like that might cannibalize Uncharted a little bit there.
Maybe.
I think they're just going to put their foot forward for the game that's actually going to be out soon.
Okay.
But we'll see. It's certainly possible. It's a strong that's like a hype train in itself. So they might just roll out a tease. I'm saying
if they feel comfortable leaving that one out, then they're probably going to be having a good night.
Yes, and oh boy, and there's a lot of games involved with this
Right.
evening that we know about. Even like that's the crazy part.
Another big one, which we haven't seen much of yet, is Spider-Man.
Sure,
Right?
and I bet that's going to be prominently featured at this one. This is its time to shine and finally reveal everything under the hood for that one. I'm excited to see how that one's going to be. Very, very so.
Yeah, hopefully actual demos and not just...
Right. I hope we get demo. I don't want another teaser. We need
Right.
gameplay, right?
We
That's what I
need
wanna
to see Webb's shooting everywhere.
Yes.
All right.
How I shot Webb has to happen tonight.
That's right. Another one from last year, Days Gone.
I know, and I haven't seen anything of that game since
Right.
last year.
Yeah.
This will be the.
And that one seems like it has a lot to prove. They had
I
that
think it does
first,
too.
They had that first demo where you had a ton of zombies running everywhere. That seemed pretty cool. But then in the follow-ups and kind of interviews, they were talking about more of a story, and some parts seemed linear, and so
From just what we saw, which granted wasn't much, I got a sense that it was a game that really didn't know what it was going for. Like it's got horde mode zombies, but at the same time, it sort of
Right.
wants that Last of Us apocalyptic narrative. I don't know what's going on with that one, so I'm hoping tonight can either sell me either way
right.
on that one. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Another one, maybe not. Horizon Zero Dawn DLC.
You think?
They've
we're-
announced it, and it seems like it was such a huge game for them
was.
earlier this year
Okay.
that they'd want to keep that rolling.
Yeah, if that's announced, sure, we'll get a spot for it, probably like a really
Right.
quick 30-second reel and saying, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, okay, I can buy that. Sure.
The next one on my list, I really hope we see, Dan.
It's not Knack, is it? I hope it's not.
No. This one's for purely selfish reasons, and that
Okay.
is Bloodborne 2.
Oh, well, see, we're in the speculation territory there.
Right.
Yes, okay. So I don't know how this conference happens without seeing something from From Software.
Right.
But whether it's a Bloodborne 2 or like their new Armored Core-ish project, I don't know. They've got a couple games over in development over there. I'd love to see any or all of these titles on the stage tonight. I'm not biased in that at all. I don't like those games.
If it is Bloodborne, Cork has been promising for 2 days now to the
Yeah.
audience that you're going to rip your shirt off.
Something will happen.
All right.
I'll tell you that. I don't
If
know
this
exactly.
doesn't end with you topless, I'm going to be majorly
All right,
disappointed.
well, I don't want to disappoint you, Jeffem.
That's right. I have another list here of games not necessarily less likely to be seen, but I am less interested. Maybe we'll see.
I've got one that hasn't been said yet. And
All right.
That's a big one. That's the
Okay.
thing I think everyone wants to see, and it's been surprisingly absent at every other stage in the show, and that is Red Dead 2.
Oh,
And I think it will be here.
yeah.
Sony comes to play.
I hope you're right about that.
Yeah,
Tack.
I know it's kind of out on a limb. It's not a sure thing at all.
Right.
But I think it's certainly possible.
Yeah. I didn't really think too much about the third-party ones, but Microsoft had a couple, and
They
I'm
did.
sure Sony would like to,
And along those
have
same
their own.
along those same lines of the third parties, there's no chance we don't see Call of Duty here since we didn't see it anywhere else.
Right.
Probably featuring the multiplayer and the war mode with the asymmetric gameplay, Axis versus Allies kind of thing. Almost for certain we'll see that here.
Sure. That would be a major one, too. Back to first parties.
Yeah, I like those.
Detroit Become Human. Do you like that one?
No. I mean,
Yeah, that was the first on my list of those. I'm not really looking forward to it, but they got to show something.
they will
probably,
show
right?
something, and I get the people that like it. For me, I'm just going to take a little nap when that one comes on.
Okay, I will too. We'll try not to pass out into each other. People should be more interested in Final Fantasy VII Remake. You think we're going to see anything about that?
I think that project is on ice hard based on
Yeah.
previous developments. I think their best bet right now is to just keep quiet about that till they've got something serious to show. We all want that to be the most amazing game of all time,
Right.
but there's extrapolated project turmoil on that front.
Sure. It may be a while.
It could be. It could be some time, and we all want it to be amazing. I'd rather they not show something half-assed for that, and
Yeah.
just keep stringing us along when it
Right.
might not even be here for years. Let it go. We know it's good. We all want it.
Just focus
When
on
it's
making
ready,
it.
it's ready.
Yeah. Gran Turismo Sport, Tack.
Yeah. In fact, we just saw.
We were just
we saw
watching
a
a
reel
little
of that
bit,
in the
yep.
pre-show, so I don't know if we'll see it during the main show.
Right. Maybe that was them giving their credit to
Perhaps.
Polyphony there. PSVR, another thing we got to see, right?
I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, a lot of the other shows have pretty much written. I mean, obviously, Fallout 4 on VR was a big thing, and Doom VR, but everyone else is kind of like very quiet on the VR front.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
I wouldn't mind if Sony was like that too.
Yeah,
But
that's.
then again, they're trying to sell their own headsets.
I bet we get a little spot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, here's the newest, coolest VR thing, and you should check this out because it's not a tech demo and it's an amazing game.
Yep.
That
And
could very well happen.
Sure. And you mentioned it earlier, Knack 2, right?
Yeah.
They announced it.
It'll be here.
They're making it.
It'll be here.
You gotta
There's
do,
no
you gotta do
chance it's not
something for
here.
that. Okay.
We can all have a nice and hearty chuckle during that one.
Exactly. I have a couple more question mark ones.
I got a couple too.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's more reasonable than the Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, they just put out a trailer a couple days ago, but at the end of the trailer, they said, tune into D23 Expo, the Disney kind of expo.
Okay.
In July, they said they'll be showing more then. So I don't know if that means they're skipping tonight.
They might. You never know with those guys.
Yeah.
man.
People have been
They
waiting.
might show their trailer out in the garage somewhere. We'll never
Yes.
see, we'll never know about it.
If we hear Kim screaming over the live feed, that means nothing came through.
Right. That's an interesting one. That's a cool one. I'd like to see something for that.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
think we will.
And then the other one along those lines, Death Stranding. I
Right.
think they said before the show they're not going to show anything.
They made a big point of saying they're not going to be here. I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
I give it at least 50-50 that we see something Death
Yeah.
Stranding related at this conference.
Yeah, and Ubisoft said they weren't going to show Beyond Good and Evil
Right.
2. And then we got a whole bunch of that swearing pig and monkey man
Yeah.
thing. So who knows with that one.
That's the best way to describe it right there.
Another big question mark, Sucker Punch.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 3 years since
It's about time for them to do something,
Yep,
right?
Infamous, and they put out Last Light, but they have been quiet since then.
And I think they might make some noise tonight.
Yeah, the
chance.
one question or caveat with that one is obviously they have Spider-Man, another open world,
Right.
superhero one. If
Doubling
Sucker
down
Punch
on
is
that.
kind of going down that alley, maybe they'll say, "Hey, put it off." But maybe they're working on
I
something
think you're
completely
right.
different.
They might put it off. This is like, they don't want to double down sometimes, but they might.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of questions in this show, and I like that. I like
Yeah.
being surprised at E3 because that doesn't happen nearly as much today as it used to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so many leaks and other things happen at every E3, and you want to get those announcements early to not get your thunder stolen.
Yeah,
It's crazy. So I would love to see that.
And as far as leaks go, Sony hasn't really had any this year.
I
so
know. How does that happen?
running a tight ship over there. Another question mark, Shenmue.
Oh,
We're
no.
pretty sure that's not going anywhere, but will they announce remasters of the first two games?
Good question. Sure. Why not?
I mean, you gotta keep hope alive for those guys somehow. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. All right.
So maybe that one, and probably the biggest question mark that I have personally. What's going on with Dreams? Are we ever going to see what that is? Media
Yeah, well,
Molecule has been working on this for years. They got to do something with it, right?
It will eventually happen, right? Otherwise, it'll get turned into some other game.
Yeah,
some other artwork form that we'll see on a floating wall.
Yeah, I hope I hope we see something about that tonight.
I hope if we see something about it tonight, it's sort of like the fact that it's coming out at X date and is a real
Yeah.
thing and not just an amorphic
Yeah,
everything project.
not
that
just playing with
right.
weird dream sequences.
As fun as that is.
Hey, how about this? In terms of wild cards, Dan Tack,
All right.
something No Man's Sky related. They've
I
been
th- I
teasing
think-
new content.
I think that would be an absolute
days and
disaster.
days.
I think that would be an absolute disaster for
I
them
think
to
it
put
would
them on the
too.
stage after all that. After
But
all
hey,
that noise.
you know what? Maybe they're begging for redemption, and they got something big.
Regardless of how you feel about the game,
Yeah.
it's a PR nightmare to put them up there again.
It certainly is. That's why it was my last one on this list.
All right.
I'm not expecting that one, but
Okay.
you got anything else?
That
on
would
your
really
list
throw
there?
me for a loop. Yeah, sure. So in the project of remasters and stuff like that, maybe, some kind of Souls collection.
Sure.
Possibility. That's people have been chomping at the bit for that for years. Dark Souls isn't on current gen consoles.
Right.
Bring it here in the collection, get the whole batch in there. Maybe somehow they worked out a deal to get the whole gang together, the whole Demon Souls, Dark Souls, the whole everything.
I would
The
play
whole
that.
shebang.
I hope that comes true.
And that's, kind of a long shot, but could happen. Certainly
Mm-hmm.
reasonable. Here's a long shot. Here's a crazy Hail Mary pass.
All right, give it to me.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Totally out there,
Yeah.
from the ashes of Deep Down, which we'll never see again probably ever.
Right. What
We're just
happened to that?
Rolling out the Capcom train and bringing Dragon's Dogma 2 back to the forefront.
Yeah.
I could see it happening.
Yeah. Have they said what was going on with?
I have not heard a peep of Deep Down for two E3s ago?
I think so.
Where is that game? I want to play that game wherever it is. It's in somebody's basement in Japan.
I guess
He's
so,
keeping
yeah.
it to himself.
There are definitely some question marks there.
lot
Any
of
other hopes?
I hope no mobile games.
predictions? No what?
No mobile games. Yeah, we won't
Right.
see any of those. But, man, I don't. What else we got? There are question marks in this conference. We're going to see a lot of the games that we already know about. But
Yeah.
they always bring the surprises. From the Final Fantasy VII remake to Shenmue to the original, to Bloodborne. Like, I have no idea what to expect for some of these slots.
Yeah, last year was a big year for that. Even just if they stick with the things that we think are sure, that's a full conference right
It
there.
really is.
But they don't just come with.
We're
what
gonna
you
have
know.
we're gonna have an indie sizzle reel like every year,
Of
and some of those
course.
things will be interesting.
Yep.
Leah, what is chat talking about? What
I'm
are they
pretty
talking
sure
about?
Every single person on both YouTube and Twitch is just here to watch you rip your shirt off.
Okay,
All right,
that's
man.
absolutely not true.
Well, fingers crossed for Bloodborne 2.
Man, I really
just
hope
remember,
they don't announce it now. I'd never say that. That game.
I hope.
Give it to me.
I hope they open with that tack.
They're never
so
gonna-
then you have to sit
That is
here
not a
without
title-
a shirt on for the rest.
Well, I didn't have to keep it off. That was not part of the deal.
Well, if you rip it off, I'm assuming it's going to be just shredded and there's nothing left to
We'll
wear.
see what happens if the game is announced. And there's no. Okay, come on. They're not opening with that. My guess is they open with RDR2 if it's here. If it's here, they run with it.
That would be huge if it's here. I
If it's
certainly
here.
hope it is.
They're not going to do God of War again. That was last year.
Right.
So what is your opener? Uncharted, maybe? Spider-Man?
Maybe.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man would be good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope it's not Days Gone, unless it's drastically improved.
Yeah, I think that would be a hard sell. They gotta stick with Uncharted, Last of Us. Not gonna do. God of
Maybe
War
they go
again.
for the the strike and go for Knack 2 right out the door.
Yeah.
Blow us all away
Sure.
with what Knack could have been.
What if that ends up being game of the show?
It could be.
Tag?
That would I would like nothing more. I would like nothing
it
more for that
couldn't.
to happen.
Don't-
It could. It could. It's a
All
conceivable
right.
thing. I like to be optimistic about things we haven't seen.
Okay.
You
I
know?
think we've seen enough already. I don't know what
after
Knack
we
would
see
have
it,
to do.
we can tear it apart. But
Okay.
let's
Okay.
see it first.
Sure, yeah, it could be game of the show. Why not?
What else we got?
Uh,
Neo 2. Let's go there.
Maybe.
It could happen.
Yeah, that was another big one for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing some kind of sizzle reel right now.
There's that game
Look,
that's not going to
yeah,
be here.
Death Stranding. What are they doing? Get it out of here.
It's so going to be there.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting started. Is that accurate, Leo?
I believe this is the start of the conference.
All right.
All right. Come on, Bloodborne 2.
I want it to happen too, man. We'll see if I follow through.
How many of these games do you recognize, Tack?
A couple of them.
All right.
Quite a few of them, actually. Looks like they are going there with VR. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, if that didn't get you hype, I don't know what will. I can
Anything
barely,
else?
I can barely.
The old rules of TV are no longer with us. We're watching here, and here, and here. This is live TV, and we can store more shows than you could ever watch. We can even watch on 5 devices, all at once. The rules of TV have changed. It's time to change how you get it.
These are just commercials now, Tack.
See that.
Come on. This is like going to a movie before you even get to the actual previews.
I was about to say that. These are the ads before the good ads.
Yeah.
Front of that fastball. First offering on its way.
PlayStation Days of Play with a limited edition gold PS4.
Well, there you go. That was the whole
PlayStation.
conference. That was surprising, Tack.
the home of
but
greatness.
no, wait. It still hasn't started yet. Okay. That's good.
Wade said it was starting. I mean, Leo.
Oh, no.
Jeez, I always do that.
I'm so sorry.
I
Leo.
am sorry, Leo.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like it's starting
Here
now.
comes the orchestra.
What does that mean, Tack?
I don't know.
Uncharted?
Yeah. Ooh. It's like we're in
Holy
Vegas.
cow. E3.
I don't know what this is, but I'm so hyped right now.
Yeah. That had nothing to do with video games, Tack.
I
But it
know.
was pretty cool.
Well, there'll be a connection here.
The trident, the bow and arrow, the axe, the great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. We find these symbols. We find the tusk. It's a
supposed to happen?
Dunno. Welcome to downtown Halabadoo. Last known resting place of the Tusk of Ganesh.
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
Oh, thank you. I'm slipping.
You know that treasure hunting is not at the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary.
You two. Partners.
And hello, gorgeous.
What a pleasant surprise.
You want the Tusk? You need my help.
A thief?
Collector of antiquities.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
Your history with the Sav made you the obvious choice.
You lied to my face.
Cards on the table. I need your help. And if you want the Tusk, you need mine.
Guess a limpet can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
Another casualty of war.
Don't!
I guess falling asleep.
It's probably the sound of the rain.
It worked for me.
Few dare trespass here. Those that do seek the glory of the hunt. To challenge themselves in a land like no other. But they never find glory. Only death.
I'm not here for glory. I'm here for the mountain. For answers.
Then you must face the beast that guards it.
All right, good call on that one. Looks sweet.
Come on, get him inside.
What happened?
Got hit again. Squatters off the highway. We've got to get some men together, go after them.
Don't look at me, it ain't my problem.
They've got Manny.
You sent Manny on a supply run.
I just run the camp, Deke. I don't tell folks how to live their lives.
Go to hell, Cope!
Oh! Out of the way! Oh! Hey, man!
Oh, come on.
Let's do this. Yeah? You want some of this? Yeah! That's Manny's bike. Yeah, this way. Ugh. Got a cigarette? What the hell is wrong? Why do you have? You always have a bad attitude.
I have a bad attitude.
You have a bad attitude.
What you even do?
Just don't talk.
Oh, yes, better if we just don't.
Where you at, man?
Shh. He's not being that loud. You shut down.
Thank you. You shut up.
Okay. Shh. I want all of you to shut the hell up. What's your problem?
No, shh. There's something out there.
Just a
Stop! Stop! No, my leg! Get it off!
Dude, shut up! Dude, you gotta shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Easy, fellas. There he is. Still alive. How the hell am I? Drop him! Now! Or I'll kill him!
Do it. I'm not here for him. I'm here for you. Oh, God.
Take.
Hi, Manny. Come on, I wasn't gonna let him kill you. Besides, who the hell else around here knows how to rebuild a carburetor? Just back up. Nice and slow. Don't make a sound.
Please welcome to the stage, Sean Layden.
All right.
Welcome. Welcome. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, fans and friends. This is your 2017 PlayStation Showcase. Thank you for coming tonight. Naughty Dog Gorilla Ben, out of control. I thought this opening was completely insane, and because I had to walk under zombies to get on the stage just now. They didn't even tell me about that last night. We're glad to be here. We're delighted to be here. We have a full show ahead of us, so let's just agree that we love games and we want to see more of them tonight. It's all about the games. Every year we continue to push the envelope of storytelling, imagination, and technology. And 2016 was no exception. Virtual reality is now a real consumer product, and our consoles are more powerful than ever, offering 4K and HDR options. We'll take a moment for that. With the launches of PlayStation VR and PS4 Pro, PlayStation once again stood at the forefront of bringing these technologies to the world of interactive entertainment. And now, in 2017, it continues to be all about the games. In the past few months alone, have given us some of the most creative, high-quality, and engaging video games ever seen. Horizon Zero Dawn, Neo, Resident Evil 7, MLB The Show, Persona 5, and yet we have an even broader, more diverse selection of blockbuster games coming soon. You will see, that's the plan, right? You will see tonight that Worldwide Studios is bringing you the exclusives you want, and through our strategic partnerships with third-party partners, PlayStation is home to all the biggest and best franchises in the world. It has never been a better time to be a gamer. Thank you all our fans, all of you, for your support, and for making PlayStation one of the most loved brands in the world. And thank you all for being here tonight. As we open E3 and celebrate the world of games, this week is our web portal. We have a web portal this week. live.playstation.com will serve as the home for hours of programming, including developer walkthroughs, Q&A sessions, in-depth conversations, and so much more. But tonight, let's recognize the art of gameplay with a showcase of the most anticipated titles here at E3. So, without further ado, let's get back to the games. Before I step off, it's my personal pleasure and a privilege to share with you now a title that has a rabid cult following around the world and has a very special place in my heart. Please enjoy.
Bloodborne?
It's a rabid cult following.
Come on.
Well, there's a lot of games like that.
If it's Knack, I'm going to scream.
If it's Knack, I'll... Are you kidding me? Dude, is this Monster Hunter?
The sword fits.
my god.
There you go.
Holy shit. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, that is insane.
Oh my god, the
All right.
stage is on fire.
Dude, I'm hype already. This conference is already theirs, in my opinion.
That was pretty cool.
Monster Hunter on console. Oh my god, give it. Oh god, no, don't do this to me.
Have you passed out, Tack?
I don't know if I can handle this press conference if they're going to be big beats like this. Seriously. I'm going to go into shock here soon.
All biological life must be exterminated.
Doctor, get us out of here!
Ultron Sigma has 2 of the Infinite 6.
Gamora, we have Thanos. He raised you as his own. Convince him.
Have you come to beg for my help?
You have no choice. Help us.
Release me, and I will give you what you want.
Give us cause to trust you. Help us to find the Infinity Stones.
Very well. The Stone of Power lies at the heart of no world.
Bear witness to the death of your world.
Zero? His core routines have been rewritten by the Grandmaster.
Nova, Major, get to the core.
The Time Stone has concealed itself beyond time. Valkonda needs its king.
We had a dream. Our 2 diseased realities united to form a single perfect universe. Will you not bow before your god?
You are no god.
You'll have your diversion. Make it count.
No, wait!
Ninjas.
Dante, can the ladies come out to play?
Be good.
Ebony, Ivory, care to dance?
Got to play up the Rocket Raccoon.
Right.
Every day you can. Love that little guy.
I thought I'd seen everything.
We're in a whole new world. Now we're gonna find out what you're really made of.
Get me a goddamn medic!
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. They come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in bed, somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Time to show what you're made of, soldier.
It's too good, Tack.
Hey, listen, I know there's haters, but I think this game looks good.
Yeah, no.
No mercy in this land. Have no mercy in this land.
Here comes VR.
Yep.
I'm really surprised that wasn't on Bethesda's stage.
Yeah, I know. They got him to hold that.
Yeah.
rolled the tape. I'd like to try it again.
Well, the sun ain't shining in a dark and cloudy day. Well, the sun ain't shining in a dark and cloudy day.
I'm going to ask you again. Do you remember me?
It's just a nightmare.
Got him! No! Get me out of there!
Try to visualize the last thing you can remember before you came here. You understand I want what's best for you.
Get your booty on home to me.
You're welcome to join me. Hey, you got a bite. Don't let up. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at the size of that thing.
Keep going!
Bravo team, do you copy over? Bravo, can you confirm you're receiving me? Over.
I'm not getting anything. They can't hear us. We're on our own.
Have hostiles moving on your position. Watch your flanks.
Okay, enemies ahead. All right. You ready? Engage! Cover me. Enemy on the front of me. I see. We're getting overrun. We need backup now.
Bravo, please respond. What is your status?
Is that enough VR, Tack?
I think it's enough VR. Apparently not, though.
Pretty cute mouse, Tack.
I like the mouse. We'll talk about this after the show.
Yeah. Okay, the VR logo is gone now, Tack, so I think we're in the clear.
All right.
Are you gonna do it? You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
The truth.
Long way from home, aren't you? And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here. I will handle this.
Wow, that was something, that fight.
On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
But not everyone is bad. Mother always said to be open to those who can help.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
What is this?
It's the world serpent.
Stay calm, boy!
I am!
What does it say?
He wants to help us!
Hold on
Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Hold on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
This is a night our people will remember. There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit. We're going to attack those stores and set our people free.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. Neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack. You're awake now.
Marcus, watch out!
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police.
Shit.
We gotta go.
What? We can't just leave our people behind.
It's too late. If we stay here, we're gonna get shot. North. Our people need us alive. There's nothing else we can do.
Marcus! Shit.
Take cover. We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change. I'm gonna send the humans a message. My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. But then I chose to open my eyes, to take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters.
We're with you! I'll follow you, Marcus!
I'm with you, Marcus!
I'll follow you, Marcus!
Then follow me.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. Police report that pro-Android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores.
Given the facts, it's pretty clear these attacks are linked to the deviant video message broadcast recently from the Stratton Tower.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated attack.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Violence is the only language humans understand.
Numerous storefronts have been broken, with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
We're getting reports that hundreds of androids have been stolen from CyberLife stores. Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
They're coming.
This way!
North! North, you all right? What happened?
They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did?
My name is Marcus. I am one of them. This is our story.
Do you remember when you became human, Dan?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think Marcus has saved me quite yet.
Yeah.
Welcome to a world without light. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. I command you. Conquered world. Waged war across the galaxy to prove my worth. I alone am worthy of the traveler's light. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
We're never gonna see Andy again, Tack.
That's good. That's good. You're not wrong. Looks like Sony gets all the cool stuff again.
That's right.
For Destiny.
Please welcome back to the stage, Sean Layden.
Okay, everybody, just breathe. Yes. That was quite the roller coaster ride for the last 60 minutes. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. The future is here, and it is now with PlayStation 4 Pro and PSVR. We could not be more excited than to kick off E3 2017, celebrating the content and the creators who make PlayStation the best place to play for gamers. Now, let me leave you with a true PlayStation exclusive, a true exclusive from PlayStation, from one of the industry's most respected developers. Let me thank you again for coming tonight. A shout out to my courageous friend Ronil Mehta for struggling on through. And now, everyone, please enjoy the ride.
All units, 1010S at 36 and Park. Repeat, all units be advised. Shots fired at Fisk Towers.
Yuri, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. Boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
X-Men have fled through the building. Eliminate them.
Should have worn a helmet.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us, too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Spider-Man! Tell the boss is here!
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go. Hey, big guy. Is that a Higgs field? That's actually really cool. Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
You're about to find out. Check the roof.
He's here? Come on. No, 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 no! Let's go, let's go! Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball.
It's complicated. Turns out Martin Lee is running the demons.
The guy who runs the homeless shelter?
Like I said, it's complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Too close. to Newark? Why are you doing this?
Because no one else will!
Lee, this is crazy! This isn't you!
You don't know me!
Need a plan. Need a plan real fast. Guess this is the plan! Come on, Pete, you got this! You got this, you got this, you got this! Please don't screw this up! Mr. Lee?
That was absurd, Tack.
Was it? No, it's absurd, no Bloodborne.
That's supposed to happen?
With vice, I hold the mic device. With force, I keep it away, of course. And I'm keeping you from sleeping. And on the stage, I'm reaching up rolling. To the core, no metaphors. I ain't bumping nothing that we ain't seen before. We played this stuff at the points made to consider it. Done by the prophet of rage. Can you kick the light? Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way for the prophet of rage. Can you kick the light? Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way for the prophet of rage.
It was a good day. Oh, what a good day. But it is long gone now when all the stars fell down. It was a good day. Oh, what a good day. That day you broke my heart. I loved you way too hard. Now I'm free.
It's over.
No.
All right.
No, it can't be.
All right, that was the PlayStation E3 showcase.
Looks like you're
here
keeping
in
your
the
shirt
Prime
on,
Auditorium
Tack.
in downtown LA.
I
Really
wish I wasn't.
spectacular showing here. I wish everyone could be here with us.
All right. There's a lot to unpack here, Jeff.
There was a lot there.
I made sure I took notes on this one. There's a lot there. You know, some things I'm really heartbroken there was no From Software at all. But
Right.
I got some other surprises that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just start at the beginning and break this sucker down.
Yeah. So we were trying to guess what they were going to open with,
Yeah.
and they went with Uncharted.
Not a surprise.
Yep.
Not a surprise at all. Looks
Can't blame
good.
them
It
for
looks
that.
Uncharted-y. It's a very Uncharted game. I'm down with it. Looks cool. We know what we're going to get with that one.
I think that tonight was the first time where I was actually excited to play, you know, an Uncharted game, but with different characters.
Sure.
That was the first time.
I think
where
they've proven
that
they can still get those little, like, you know, I'm an archaeologist zingers, like Indiana Jones-y kind of things.
Yeah.
I like the villain.
Yeah.
He seemed all right compared to some of the other villains we saw this evening.
Yeah, definitely. So that one was good.
Yeah, we'll give it a thumbs up.
And then they went into
Horizon expansion,
Yep,
right?
The
Or
Frozen
DLC?
Wilds. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like they were heading up north into some kind of new location.
New location. It was very like, you know, challenge mode, conquer the mountain kind of deal.
And they one thing that kept on coming up was giant monsters today was the theme.
Giant monsters were in about 50% of these trailers.
Yes,
I've had
they
to
were.
wager, and they worked in some and they didn't work in others. Horizon is all about giant monsters, so
Yep.
they look natural there, and I think it worked out okay.
Yeah.
I liked Horizon, so I am interested to see what their DLC brings to the table.
Yeah, me too.
Especially after sort of such a clean ending, I guess, to the whole thing. I don't know where they're going to go from there.
That was kind of interesting that she said, you know, she's heading to the mountain because she wants to find answers. I
Right.
said, what answers are left?
I think we got all the answers. I think we got them all already, but so I'm curious.
Yep. And then they went to
Ooh,
Days
here
Gone.
we go.
So we had said at the beginning, Tack, you said
did.
you wanted to see one way or the other.
And I did. And we got to
Did
see
you?
we got to see more. We got to see a lot more. And I got to tell you, my hype train on this one has crashed into the station, and it's on life support right now.
Yeah.
So we saw all the tropes, man. Like, you know, some stupid witchery Batman. Find the trail.
Witcher vision.
Find the trail of this thing. And then we got, you know, hey, we're in The Walking Dead. It's all gritty. Throw a rock, get some people away.
Yep. The old rock distraction.
To be fair, it looked good, like visually.
Right.
That stuff seemed clean. The gameplay itself also looked clean. But like the whole, I am tired of post-apocalyptic Zombieland grokking off the Walking Dead's coattails, and that's God. I got that vibe real hard from this.
Right. The QuickTime events also didn't make me super happy to see.
You're never going to see me defend QuickTime events. In fact, I'll slam them later on in this discussion. And then, of course, we ended with a big dumb zombie bear, because we know all trailers have to end with the big monster coming and cutting to black. I mean, it's okay when you do it for like a couple of the trailers, but man, it was everywhere tonight. And I don't mind that. I don't mind it's cliche. It works right. It's like leaves you wondering, oh man, I can't wait to fight that boss thing, or what's going to happen next. But when the rest of the trailer fails to inspire, as it did in this case, for me.
Right.
You might think Days Gone is like the most amazing thing you've ever seen, but it really felt... Obviously, we don't know. We're not making any judgments on the game now, but I'm saying from what we saw, I'm not feeling it.
Sure. But it is worth noting that that was the first 3 games that they came out with were all Sony exclusives and real exclusives, not the, you know, Microsoft console launch exclusive, you know, that are probably going to come to other consoles. These are definitely all big Sony titles. So
Absolutely.
And then after that, they blew your mind.
After that, I had an epiphany. I didn't get the games I wanted precisely this on this conference, but man, Monster Hunter on PlayStation, give me that every day, please. That looked incredible. We didn't get to see a ton of it. Like we didn't certainly get to see any like multiplayer or anything like that. That's sort of the cornerstone of the series. But it blew my mind when I started looking at that. I'm like, wait, is this Monster Hunter coming to PS4? Is this a real thing? Are we living in real life right now?
Yeah.
I'm blown away. Super excited to play and see more of that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World.
That looked really cool. Giant monsters.
I mean, that's the
again.
whole.
Yep.
They didn't seem to mess with the formula too much.
Right.
You're taking down giant monsters, cutting off pieces, making new weapons.
But they looked great. Really detailed.
Looked great because I'm not playing it on my 3DS, so it doesn't look like I'm like cutting up little candy characters.
Right. And that
great.
That makes it cool when the monsters have all these weird, unique things going on with
also
them. So.
super excited to get the graphical fidelity that the PS4 offers over my DS, and on top of that, the online support for that title. On PlayStation.
That will be a
wow.
boon.
I'm being told that Monster Hunter World is confirmed for Xbox One and PC as well.
Okay.
Confirmed for PC. Well, screw this. I'll play it on PC.
No. We just lost Tack.
That regardless of all that, I want to know more about that game, and I hope we see more of it at E3 or somebody gets to play it that we've got out there to show. Wow. Okay, so got to be one of my highlights from this conference. Actually, just having failed to collect my my From Software.
Right. Still have your shirt on.
Talking about real other stuff that really excited me, the next game on the list blew my mind as well.
More giant monsters.
If we can't have Dark Souls, Shadow of the Colossus will do.
Right.
Looked amazing. God, I love that game so much. And seeing this come back is like dumb good for me. What do you think?
Yeah, it looked really cool. And I got to admit that I never played it.
Oh, we got to fix that.
They're going
to have to sit you down with that one, yeah.
Yeah, because that looked crazy.
It is. It's a really interesting game. And wow. Again, I think that was probably my second most exciting thing to come out of this conference. Was that one in comparison after Monster Hunter. Moving right along.
Right. After that, it was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, weird to see that here since we've already seen so much of that game. Didn't think it would be here at the conference taking up, I don't know, a sizzle slot. But, you know, I don't have a whole lot to say about that.
Either do I. We need Cyril here.
We got Rocket Raccoon. I can't wait to play him.
Right.
All right, that's
a sassy raccoon.
I am Groot. Anybody? Yep. Yeah, that's pretty funny stuff.
Sure. But then you called this one Call of Duty.
Yeah, because it had to be here.
It had to be somewhere.
Yeah. So we know a ton about that game already. You know, basically you're going back through World War II.
Yeah, there was
European theater.
It was kind of a mix of, you know, cinematic stuff and some gameplay.
Yeah, we didn't get to see anything like explicit, but just like,
Right.
yep, you're getting all the stuff that old school Call of Duty players want, like the, you know, guns popping out clips, tanks. I don't know. It looks cool. I like Call of Duty.
It should be good to get out of space for a while. So.
I think everyone is in agreement with you there.
And then it was nap time after that.
No, it was VR, man.
The VR montage.
All right, so let's get into this one. Skyrim VR.
Right.
Because we've been asking for that, right? Listen,
Yeah.
I love Skyrim, all right? I like Skyrim a lot, but my God, how many times are we going to play this game in how many different forms?
Yeah,
Like,
and, you know, being that up close, you know, once you're in VR, doesn't really do the animations and models any favors.
Yeah.
Even though it seemed like it was, you know, based on the enhanced edition or whatever.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
the biggest surprise, which you called out while we were watching it, was just that they got Bethesda to hold that.
I know.
For
What is
Sony.
with that? Yeah, that seemed to be something they could have used last night.
Yeah,
They need
definitely.
a little bit more ammunition in their pouch.
But other ones, Star Child.
I had no idea what the heck that was.
No,
I
that
still
was-
don't know what that was after watching
Yeah.
after watching
Fusion
the
Frenzy character teaming up with a big robot, I
yeah,
guess.
looked
or
like they were
something
trying to
that.
like sort of take a bit of Metroid and a bit of I don't.
I
You know what?
don't
I don't know. I don't know what the heck
Sure.
that game is.
Yeah.
I don't-
Supermassive had two.
They did.
The Inpatient, which seemed kind of horror.
Impatient was sort of
inspired.
a psychological thriller horror vibe.
Yep.
You know,
That
Escape
might-
the Asylum.
that
I'm
might
down
be
with that.
interesting,
I'm
yeah.
down with that. VR can be scary. I like that.
Yep. And then Bravo Team, which seemed like a shooter.
Right. And what the heck is okay? So, yeah, an FPS on virtual reality seems extremely ambitious.
Yeah.
I know we've had some takes on it already, but like that
Kinda
seemed like a
shooting
core,
gallery.
Call of Duty-y, you know, Counter Strike-ish
Yeah.
kind of thing going on there. Good luck to
We'll
them.
see if that works. After that, we had Final Fantasy Extreme Fishing
Extreme
VR,
Fishing,
whatever,
Monster of the Deep.
whatever it was called.
You know,
I guess
you can
know.
count on those guys to give you something
Yep.
just completely bizarre. I
Yeah.
like fishing games.
How about
I-
fishing in VR, Tack?
I don't know if fishing in VR with the Final Fantasy 15 cast.
Yeah.
What in the world?
I'll stick
are
to
we
Stardew
doing?
Valley. Forget it.
That could be fun.
Yep.
Let's hope that we get our big bass fishing.
Yeah.
That we've always wanted with that. one.
Right. But hey, they ended with cute little mouse, Moss.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else about
So
that
that
game.
was like
Don't
sort
really
of
care, but that was kind of a
channeling-
cute mouse.
Channeling like the Redwall stuff and like
Mhm.
Stuart Little and like I don't know. It
Why
was
not?
a cute mouse swashbuckling his way through a dungeon and it
Yeah.
was adorable. And then of course it ended with a giant monster in a fade to black. Like many of these titles.
Of course.
did.
Yep, that's how you have to end everything.
I don't. It's so hard to get. We talk about this. It's almost impossible to gauge. I mean, obviously, you can't gauge anything from a trailer anyway. But with a VR trailer, it's even more crazy because you have no idea how that really looks with the mask on.
How it's going to play.
How it exactly? It's completely bewildering to try to market a VR game with a traditional trailer. So
yeah,
I don't know.
That was the VR section, and then we went to God of War.
God of War.
God of Babysitter.
We got pretty much what we expected. Man, I am so confused. All right, so I saw a lot of stuff I liked in that trailer. I liked all the very stylish action, the where you pull the shield out and it like snaps together. That was really cool. Very stylish. I don't know how the whole gameplay is going to work with the kid.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
This was another one kind of like Uncharted where it really got me interested for the first time, and that was based almost solely on just how incredible the visuals looked.
Yeah, looked really great.
And, as the interacting with the child, I too am not really sold on that.
Right.
Don't know how it's going to work. But once he kind of pushes the kid away and starts fighting giant monsters,
He was doing what God of War is all about,
that
and he was
looks
doing
good.
it well. Things
Yeah.
were being smashed, and cliche things were being said, but they do it right in that. It's
Right.
not like it doesn't like take you out of it. It's like this fits in that universe, so
Yeah.
I liked it.
So hopefully we'll get some hands-on time with that.
Yeah. All right.
And then Detroit Become
Detroit.
Human.
Right. I'll be honest. This actually looked a little better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Still, I don't think it's my type of game. But
Right.
The whole conceit of decision making, changing the world, fairly semi-interesting plot at the very least of your
Right.
Android reality.
Yeah, that was my takeaway too. The story seems intriguing. I just don't like the gameplay. When it's like the cops are coming and you can choose to run over there and hide or run over here and hide. It's very.
I think one of the
choose your own
options was to
adventure.
pretend to make out with the girl there. and
Probably,
then
yeah.
Try to avoid in that way. A lot of it's a weird thing, and I know there's a niche audience for this
Right.
thing that absolutely loves this kind of thing.
Hopefully the story delivers.
I still don't think it's for me, but I'm a lot more optimistic about it than I was going into this conference.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I got that takeaway from it.
Yep.
Destiny 2.
Right.
I think this game looks great. A couple things here that I hadn't seen before. The incredibly cheesy villain.
Alien
And-
Bane, you mean?
And if I could stop hearing about this ridiculous light darkness thing.
Right.
It's like anything is better than just saying, "Oh, the darkness is here again."
Yeah.
It's like, come on. Or like
People.
they
it
didn't
seemed-
mention the darkness, right? They mentioned the light though. It's like, "I
Right.
will take all your light."
Yeah, it seemed like people wanted a more nuanced story, and I don't know that monster is going to
It's
deliver.
the thing is, like, the game it rides. It doesn't need the story, right?
Right.
But it does also need to be like, God, it's like
That simple.
it's really simple, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'm being out of line saying that.
Right. But hey, we got lots more guns coming.
Right.
Lots more
The
action.
core concepts are still there, and I'm
Right.
sure they're still going to be great. I'm a fan of Destiny.
Yeah. And once again, we saw that Sony lined up all the exclusives
Yeah.
for that one. So
And that's not great for the other. They're gonna say. I bet even I don't know. PC version comes out later, so I don't know. If
Right.
We'll get something.
yeah.
Anyway, and of course, here we go to the cornerstone of the show.
Right.
I had very mixed feelings on this.
Oh, did you?
Overall, really loved it. Captured the superhero feel really nicely. Got that witty Spider-Man stuff.
Yep.
The sort of almost cringe, but not quite, because he's making cracking wise.
That's Spider-Man.
Kingpin's. Yeah, that is Spider-Man. You got Kingpin in there.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the freeform action. It seemed like you could actually go wherever you wanted in the city during
Yep.
the scene where he was chasing the copter. And I liked the action against the little minions. He was doing all kinds of cool tricks with his web. Really cool stuff
Yeah,
there.
it seemed very Arkham
Yeah.
style, except much faster.
Definitely got
and
that
more
vibe.
agile.
And I really like that. The stuff I didn't like so much is there seemed to be a lot of reliance on not quick time events, but
Right.
here's when you do this, here's when you do that. The
Yeah.
sort of push button interactive movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't dig that. I think it's cool when you're trying to put a story scene together.
Mhm.
But if it's too reliant on that, I think it could
Yeah.
get bogged down in that. But overall, very impressive.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to the mix on that one.
Mhm.
How much of that are they throwing at you? But yeah, it looked unbelievable.
I think I was very impressed with it. I
Yep.
expected to be. Naturally,
Mhm.
they've been holding on to this one for a while, and I think that they nailed the aesthetic. They nailed Spidey, which is
Right.
great. I like to see the heroes done justice, and I think it looked really nice in that respect. And whenever Spidey comes up, it's like we need to be able to travel freely across the city.
Mhm.
This is a big thing, right?
Right.
And it looked like that's a potential thing that's going to happen.
And it looked like a really impressive city too.
The
so.
combat looked clean. There was cool stuff you could interactive with the environment
Mhm.
to do tricks.
Yep.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah, and so that's what we saw. How about what we didn't see, Tack?
That is, didn't see. Well, it kills me that we didn't see one single From Software game. I was okay if Bloodborne wasn't there, but I wanted to see their other sci-fi-ish Armored Core project or whatever that is. I'm really surprised we didn't see anything. I think they've been on the stage for years in some form. I know they were at Xbox for the Dark Souls 3 year.
Yep.
But we've always seen them. So
Mhm.
them being out of the loop really boggles me.
Yeah, that's too bad.
We didn't see Red Dead either, but that was always a question mark.
We were more hoping than anything else for that one.
We didn't see Dragon's Dogma, but the Capcom delivered with Monster Hunter
Definitely.
World. So
yeah, that was a big surprise. No Media Molecule still. Hope they're doing something.
I can't say that
Hope
I'm
they can
surprised
figure that
about
out.
that.
Yeah.
I think the next time we see Dreams will be either never or, or next year.
Yeah. And no Sucker Punch. So
Yeah.
I would suspect
there is
they're
something
sitting
going
on
on
that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just don't want to step on Spidey's shoes.
And who would want to do that?
Right.
Not me.
Yep. So anything from the audience, Wade?
Thank you for calling me Wade.
Oh,
See,
no,
he did it too.
I did it.
He did it.
Damn it. Sorry, Leo. I like you so much better, Leo.
It's an unconscious
That's the
mechanism.
true
We just
crime.
have that
Yeah.
when we're talking to the booth.
Guys, where the hell was Knack 2?
Where was Knack 2?
Are we complaining that we didn't see Knack? Is that
Someone
a real
is.
thing?
Yep.
I promise you that most of the YouTube chat was about Knack 2. That
Are you
entire time.
serious?
Yep, I
Oh
swear.
my god, I don't get it. I know there's a following out there, but
He's meme worthy.
All right.
But in general, people gave it a B when I asked them to rate it.
You know what? That seems about right.
Yeah.
Less surprises than usual from them, in my
Right.
opinion, but really strong lineup
Mhm.
and true exclusives.
Yeah, they really came out of the gate strong, and then it ended a little
They came out
sooner than I
swinging.
thought it was going to.
Yeah. I think we just didn't feel it, though, because we were here. And when he came out and said it's been 60 minutes of stuff, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a fast 60 minutes, or a packed 60 minutes.
really was.
I guess. But yeah, you could kind of hear the crowd moaning too that it was over.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to keep on going, but lots of stuff.
There was lots of stuff. Any other reactions of significance, Leo, that we can talk about?
At least one person who wasn't happy with the lineup was at least happy with how fast things moved along.
Yeah, they barely talk at all. I think it was about a minute and 30 seconds of actual conversation. Like, it was just games, which I've always appreciated about their streams.
Yeah. Yeah, it was straight to the point, and all games, as they said. Today was all about the games, Tack.
They've said that for a long time, but it's always true.
Everyone says
So,
that,
you
yeah.
know, it's all about the games and the gamers. Don't forget them.
That's right. The game changers. Well, all right, Tack. I think that's a night.
All right, yeah. We will be back at GI tomorrow for the Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Is it tomorrow morning?
Yep.
Tomorrow
I
afternoon?
think it's
I don't know what
11
time it is.
sometime. You'll find it on the website. We
Our
have it
stream
listed.
starts at 8:45 Pacific, 10:45 Central, both in
Excellent.
the AM.
And
There we
I am
go.
actually expecting some big surprises at that one.
I hope so.
So tune in for that.
Maybe that's where From Software will pop up.
Now that would be mind-blowing.
What if they had From Software and Red Dead?
That will never happen, but it
Yeah.
would be absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you soon.
Yep. Thank you.